Yesterday we had a really windy, rainy drive up through Vermont and into northern New Hampshire to the White Mountains. Today we're going to be riding the Cog Railway to the top of Mount Washington as we begin our exploration of this beautiful part of New England. This is Miles and Smiles.
Be rising above these clouds. The summit is in the clear and the visibility up there is 110 miles.
Wow! We have really lucked out. This is a gorgeous day on the top of Mount Washington. We're going to have some fantastic views. It's not deathly cold. It's just an amazing trip up the Cog Railway. It's kind of cool that the angle of the train we're on is so steep that it makes the trees look like they're leaning at an angle. Behind me is the summit where all of us intrepid mountaineers, of course, will stop and get our pictures taken. You know, these folks actually hiked up here. I think they probably deserve this picture more than we do, but gonna take it anyhow. Here we are at the summit. Miles and Smiles make every mile count. This is the Mount Washington weather station. It is manned 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Mount Washington has recorded some of the most awful weather on the planet, including winds over 200 miles an hour. 100 days a year, there are hurricane force winds up here. And yet today, it's just a light breeze. The sun is shining. The view is spectacular. Look at the clouds rolling in. Actually, like coming up the mountain.
O Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. They flip the seats. They flip the back of the seats around so that you can look down the mountain going down. You don't have to go down backwards. Very cool, very ingenuitive. Is that a word?
Ingenuitive?
Ingenious, how about that?
Ingenious. This Cog Railway, it's not a cheap trip, but it really is a lot of fun. And if you were thinking of driving up, we were told by our friends that Helena, how much was it to drive up?
$39 a person.
$39 a person.
Yes, and $25 for a motorcycle.
This is a slide board that the workers would have used to just slide down or sled down the railway when they were finished their work for the day, and they could go down in 15 minutes. It took us 45, and the record was getting down in 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Look, Mom, no hands! And of course, at the end of any good tourist attraction, there is always a gift shop. And yep, I'm buying. We're at the White Mountain Visitor Center, which is the starting point for a tour of the Kankamagus Highway. We've actually downloaded an app that coordinates with our GPS and is going to give us an audio tour of all the stops along this 36-mile highway. There are hikes, there are scenic views, and hopefully the sun's going to come out, so we're going to be able to enjoy a little bit more of that. Kankamagus Highway. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, just leave a comment down below. While traveling the Kankamagus Highway, Kankamagus. I'm going to get this straight before the end of this day. But anyhow, when traveling this, there are various areas where you can pull off and park. You do have to have a parking permit. It's a semi-honor system. The first time you pull off, you can come up to one of these boxes and put $5 in the box and tear off the parking fee and stick it in your windshield. And you're good for the rest of the day. Or if you happen to be seniors, like most of our group, you can use your National Park Pass. Well, I guess you don't even need to be a senior to have a National Park Pass. If you've got one, use it. $5 saved. As you look behind me, you can see that there are colorful trees down in the bottom of the frame, and above a certain level the color just disappears, and that's because we're at the border between two zones of the mountain, between the boreal forest and the subalpine zone, and the colorful trees just don't grow in that higher level. We're on a hike to Sabotage Falls, which I understand is because the people who were building the road up here many years, hundreds of years ago, decided to stop working on a Saturday night. They planned to come back and get their tools, but they never did. They stopped because it was the Sabbath day, the Sabotage Falls.
There's no sediment. I think the granite is so hard that it just runs over the rocks, not like New Jersey and Pennsylvania. It's beautiful.
This geological formation is called the Flume. Imagine if you were on a flume ride and sliding down this. Woo! Mount Osceola. We're packing up after our stay here in the White Mountains of New Hampshire. Our home base has been the Twin Mountains Motor Court and RV Park. This beautifully maintained RV park is family owned. The price is good, the location is excellent, and whether you're in an RV or in a cabin, take a look at these pictures. You can see that it's a very special place and a great location, and we urge you to consider staying here if you're in the area. If you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up. Better yet, if you'd like to see more, subscribe to our channel. It's completely free, and it really does make a difference for us. And remember, life's a journey. Make every mile count.